Hi everybody, it's Radley, and guess what time of year it is? So, happy Halloween a day early. I love Halloween, but I love whimsical, childlike Halloween. I know that shocks you. Nothing scary. So, I love trick-or-treaters. I used to live on Trick-or-Treat Street. It was great. It was awesome. It was so awesome. And 700 kids in the pouring rain. 700 kids. That's what Trick or Treat Street was like every Halloween. And I ate it with a spoon. So, like I said, very whimsical Halloween here at my house. So you would see these little guys, which I really love. They're so cute. And then we have these letters that light up that say, you know, boo. And let's see, what else do we have? We have, this is what I decorated the outside with, was these little things like this. So, all of that, and then of course this. Oh no, not that. No, I'm not doing that yet. No, I'm just kidding. Totally kidding. Oh my God, there are jack-o'-lanterns. Oh my God, I've never seen those. Of course, I guess I wouldn't have, but oh, I love those. Send those. So anyway, so happy Halloween, everybody. I have another thing about Halloween to tell you, but I'll wait a little bit. So we're gonna talk first of all. I love these little, oh, and there's little Frankensteins. They're so cute, and ghosts. How are you doing that? I don't know how to do that. Oh well. Anyway, so now there's a million of them. All right, so we're gonna talk, but we are going to talk about angels today. So one of those things that we're going to be talking about, they're so cute, about with angels is, what do guardian angels look like? And I thought that would be a fun topic. The answer to that question depends on different people and their relationship with their guardian angels. It also sort of depends on the way in which you receive your intuitive information. So I've talked about this before, but there are 4 primary ways to get intuitive information. They're called the clairs. So there's clairvoyance, and a lot of people know about clairvoyance, and it tends to get, this is so cute. It tends to get used as a general overall term for intuition and psychic gifts and things like that, spiritual gifts. But clairvoyance is actually a specific kind, and it's seeing, and it's clear seeing, clairvoyance. And so people who have that information generally are seeing with the mind's eye. It's not seeing like my friend here, okay? It's not seeing like that. It's seeing with the mind's eye. Some people do literally see, but most people see with the mind's eye. And then there's clairaudience, which is hearing, and clairsentience, which is feeling, and claircognizance, which is knowing. And so if you are clairsentient, you just sort of feel how things are. If you're clairaudient, you may hear stuff, and claircognizance, you just sort of know. And so what do people's guardian angels look like? Well, that's, like I said, it can be different for different people. A lot of people really are comforted by that traditional, typical guardian angel that looks, that has the white robes and the wings and the halos, and so that's groovy, and they show up that way, and that's great. And they can be grandma-like, or beautiful women like Archangel Jophiel is, or they can be just typical angels. I see a lot of grandfatherly guardian angels. I think that's something that makes people feel safe in some ways, and so they'll you know, they may or may not have the wing thing, but they just look like grandpas or grandmas. My primary guardian angel's name is Joshua. As you know, I am doing everything I can to make him a celebrity. And Josh is really, really handsome and youthful. Because he came into my life at a time when I was a little kid and I wanted a big brother to make me feel safe. And Joshua just really hasn't changed. He still looks, you know, the same, like he would have been my big brother. Which at the time made, you know, he kind of looked like 19, 20, something like that. So I think it's what you want, what people need to feel. Sometimes people see, you guys are making me laugh with all the pumpkins and stuff. Some people see sparkles, so they'll see sparkles of light. And some people will see orbs in photographs, and those can be guardian angels. And so it really just sort of depends on what you kind of got going and what will make you feel safe. Archangel Michael is not a guardian angel, but he's with a lot of people. And Archangel Michael has a tendency, he's kind of big and buff and makes people feel safe because he's the Archangel of protection. And so sometimes I see guardian angels from people that look like that. They've kind of got that warrior, guardian angel, protector thing. A kit. Maybe it's a kit that your guardian angels can buy. I don't know. But anyway, so that's kind of a generic little talk about what guardian angels can look like. And if it looks something different for you, that's groovy. Like I said, it's always about what works for you to make you feel safe. Okay? Okay. So let's see. Let's just the rules. So they're not really rules. They're just the way stuff works. Okay. So if you are new to Facebook Live and you've never seen one before, or particularly if you've never done one, what it's like for me is it's like looking into a mirror for an hour or however long we go, and I see little names that just flutter by and that they scroll by. And I don't get to see them very long. They just sort of fly by. So as a way of helping with that, I still try to get these things that you're typing to me. But I also have a thing called a meme pinned to the top of my Facebook page. And it says AskRad. And it should be pinned, so it's above me. It should be above me. And it's a place where you can type a question. That I can see them. They don't go away, so it makes it easier for me to see them. So, well, where did it go though? It was pinned to the top. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. It got unpinned somehow. Okay, I'm pinning it back to the top so that I can find it, and so that you can find it. So you can post something there, or you can post something here, and I just try to go back and forth. Okay? Alrighty then. So, so Vanessa, hi Vanessa. So Vanessa is asking for her guardian angels' names and if they have any messages for her. And I didn't bring anything to write down. That's going to make this show interesting. Okay, but that's all right. So Vanessa. All right. So right away, I got the name Sally. So Sally. And Sally and Felicia. So we have Sally and Felicia, but there's one more. So let me just start with them. So Sally and Felicia. Sally's your primary guardian angel. She's very... just like the gal next door, kinda. Yeah, she's just sort of like this person that you would hang out with, that you'd be friends with. Vanessa has more of the whole angel-y thing going on a little bit. No, Vanessa is you. Felicia has the angel-y thing going on. and she's more about life purpose. So she's wanting to help you with your life purpose. Perhaps you have a life purpose that has something to do with spiritual work or angel-y stuff. And that's why she's so angel-y. And you have a third, his name is Edward. That's not uncommon. It's usually there's about two, but you know, different people have different numbers. Edward. Edward is to make you feel safe. Something about your past that made you not feel safe. He's always been there. He's kind of got this whole thing where he's saying, always been there for you, Vanessa, always have. So safety, so feeling safe. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what's happening over on the Facebook page. Let's see. So, hi Joanna. Joanna says, hi Rad, I know that if we ask, our angels will reply and say the names. I've asked and I still don't know. Could you please help? All right, so let's see. So that is Joanna. So Joanna, there's right away you have an angel named George and an angel named Sarah. So George and Sarah. George is your primary guardian angel. George says that he would like to talk to you and that he's going to start sending you signs. He says that you're trying to listen, so you're trying to do this through clairaudience, and that's groovy, but he says that's not your main gig. So might need to like try out one of your other spiritual gifts. I'm getting clairsentience might be really big for you. So just start feeling for what the answer is or what the message is that you're getting. What are you getting in your stomach or in your heart when you sit down to talk to your angels? What do you sense from them? What do you sense from them? Yeah, and then Sarah's about relationship and stuff. And she says that you have a new relationship that's coming into your life. It feels like a friend. Yeah, she says it is a friend. There's a new friend coming into your life. And this new friend is really going to help you work through some issues that have been keeping you stuck. So that's good. All right, so let's see. We're gonna start. Let's see. I do your angel cards, but I haven't come across any names. This is Maria. I do angel cards, but haven't come across any names. Could you please help? Sure. So let's do that. Sasha, that came right up. That was right away. Sasha. And this one's really kind of unusual. I've not seen this before, but it's Larian. It's Larian. Larian. So Sasha and Larian. And so Sasha is your primary guardian angel. Again, the sort of the white angel-y thing. Larian has that kind of too. Larian's kind of a little sillier. He's got a sense of humor. So he likes to communicate through humor. So you can be looking out for that. Okay, so April says, hi Radley, any messages regarding my love life? Well, April, let's find out. So I'm going to go straight to Angel Tarot cards. And we'll see what we can find out about April's love life. Well, what this is showing, April, is Ten of Fire. And Ten of Fire is kind of a burden. It's a lot of stress on your shoulders. It's trying to do too much or maybe doing everything alone. So this could either be a situation where you are alone and you're tired of doing everything being alone, but it could also be a situation where the relationship that you are currently in is not really being very supportive to you, and so it feels like being alone. Now we've got Six of Water, and Six of Water is childhood. It's children and it's childhood. So it's those kinds of things, and it's when those issues. It can also be when those issues arise, where they float up and start to be a situation. So perhaps in your youth there was one parent or something that did all the work or something, or you felt the on your shoulders the weight of your parents' relationships, and maybe this is popping up for you. I mean, now the last card is the Sun, and this is a great card. This is a card of success and of happiness and of things working out for you. So even though things feel a little difficult right now, I would work on those childhood issues and see what's going on with that, and and success will come out of that. Epiphany too, because it's Archangel Uriel. So Epiphany and Uriel is emotional healing. It's one of those things that people don't know about Uriel. He's emotional healing, and it comes through Epiphany, but nonetheless, there it is. It actually this was reminding me, so this is Angel Tarot cards, and Doreen Virtue and I wrote a book called The Big Book of Angel Tarot Cards, and Hay House is giving the e-version, the electronic version, away free right now, so you can download that book for free. If you look, yeah, it'll be down. If you look down below this video, you'll see the place where you can where you can, after the show, click on that link and download the book for free. So if you'd like, the book for free, you can get it. So since I'm also doing my little commercials, I guess, if you look down below this too, you'll see a pretty little jack-o'-lantern with a candle next to it, and that's because I am taking over Hay House's Facebook page tomorrow for a Halloween episode of AskRad. So that is tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, on Hay House's main Facebook page, and there's a link to it in that meme with the pumpkin and stuff. So it'll be Halloween. Wonder what I'll be wearing. Okay, guess you'd have to tune in and see if Radley shows up or if someone who looks like Radley shows up. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back to over here. So, hi Lisa, how you doing? Lisa says, may I please have a reading on which niche I should focus on in my career as a holistic practitioner, and whether I should move to find work? Well, that's kind of two questions. So we're going to start with life purpose cards. These are Doreen's. I didn't make these with her. She did these herself, and they're great for life purpose and career questions. So we'll see. We're going to pull a card from that and see what we get. All right. Well, first of all, the first card is freedom. So you're free to do what you choose, is what this card says. But I actually kind of feel like what this card, it's trying to say, Lisa, is that you need to be free. That it has to be something that feels freeing to you. That it has to be something that doesn't make you feel bogged down or trapped or stuck or anything like that. The next card is creative expression. So it's got to be something that's creative. Now, your soul longs to express itself creatively. So I don't know if you paint or anything, but I'm noticing the angel. This is how doing readings works. I'm noticing the angel is doing a painting here. So I wonder if you've ever tried to express your healing energy through painting or through some form of creativity. And if you haven't, maybe you should try that. And then finally, the last card is children. Okay, the last card is children. So it could be something that is helping and healing children, like the card says, but I also sort of think it's something that either you wanted to do when you were a kid or something that makes you feel like a child. It brings your inner child out so that you feel that joy. So this is a really happy reading. This is freedom and being creative and feeling happy and joyful. Will you have to move? Well, let's go to Archangel Power Tarot cards for that. Oh, and this card just jumped. And it jumped out, and it's the world. So we're just going to grow with it. I think you can do this. To me, when I see this, is not necessarily so much about moving as much as you can do, it's that whole global thing, that global world thing, that you can do it wherever you want to do it. So if you want to move, you can move. If you want to stay put, you can stay put. But this is a global card. A global card. Okay, so let's see. Someone I didn't see who it was, but they said they want to see how I shuffle. I don't know how to do that without making a mess, but I shuffle like that. See, I don't want them to go flying everywhere, but it's sort of the Las Vegas version of shuffling. That's what Doreen always calls it, the Las Vegas version. Speaking of Doreen, I know I've got all these things, but I got free stuff for you this week, and I want to share it. So yeah, you can get the Big Book of Angel Tarot cards for free but if you go down even a little farther, you'll notice that Doreen and I have launched some videos that teach people how to do readings, and those videos are free. And the first one is posted on my page and also on Doreen's page. So if you scroll down, you'll see this picture of Doreen and I. It's not our favorite picture of ourselves. We're all dressed in brown. But anyway, that's okay. And it's the first video in a series of videos that we're releasing that are just freebies of how to do readings with cards. So check that out too. Okay. So let's see. Susan says, like I'm playing poker. Yeah, it's angelic poker. It's angelic poker. All right, so let's see. Hi, Mary. We talked about what guardian angels look like a little earlier at the very beginning of this. So when it's over with, you can listen to the beginning and get that answer. Let's see. So Bettina, hi Bettina, says, do you have a message for me, please? Sure, I'm sure we do. So we're going to grab Guardian Angel Tarot cards for that and see. Oh, no, they said no. Sometimes they just say no. They said we're going to grab Angel Answer Oracle cards. So let's see what that is. And so, one of the things that I do with these cards, you may have heard me say that, is Angel Answer Oracle cards is the deck that Doreen and I created that we call it like our Magic 8 Ball. And it's got really super easy answers. And so what I'm doing right here is I separate out, we've got all these timing questions, answers. So in the near future, and not the right time, but perfect timing, and a year from now, and within the next few months. And so I separate those out so that I can answer timing questions. And then we have these questions that are basically yes, no. And all right, so for example, no, yes, you're ready, take action, don't stop. So I pull those out too. So that allows me to be able to use this deck 3 different ways. So, let's see what we have for you. Okay. So listen to your intuition. So what I'm getting with this is I just recently did an interview with Doreen Virtue. She interviewed me, and I'm going to interview her back. But anyway, she interviewed me, and one of the things that we talked about was the importance of listening to your guidance. And so guidance sometimes comes through intuition. For example, there was a day that came around where it was like, I needed to become a vegetarian. I needed to stop the whole meat thing. And so but I didn't listen to that very well because I didn't want to give up my cheeseburgers. And so, but eventually I did. And it made a big difference in my life because what the angels were doing was making me a spiritual vibrational match to what I was saying I wanted to be and what I wanted to do in my life. And so, so listen to your intuition, but it's not just listen, it's also that whole you got to take action on it. You have to do what your intuition says. This says no need to worry, so you don't have to be fearful about doing what your intuition is telling you to do. You don't have to worry about it because all it's going to do is bring big, happy changes. That's a happy reading. Good for you. All right. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yes, sorry. Yes, it's Angel Answers Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. So this was a fun deck to put together. This was my first Oracle card deck. All of my other decks have been tarot cards so far. Hint. So, okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see. Just trying to read one before it flies right on by. So, okay. Hi Gail, how you doing? She says, any messages for me? Well, you know, we've got angel answers out. Let's just leave them out. Let's see what we get for you. And Gail. So first of all, let go. Okay, so you're holding on to something and it's time to let go of it. Doreen always says let go, let God, right? But it's time to let go. Time to let go. The next one is remain positive. Okay, don't be frightened by what. Don't be frightened by letting go. Remain positive. And then the next one is a peaceful resolution is coming. Okay, a peaceful resolution is coming. So by letting go and remaining positive, whatever issue has you concerned in your life right now will come to a peaceful resolution. Cool. All right. So so Karen asked. Let me just put these away. Karen asked for a message from her mother, and I always love to use Talking to Heaven. This is Doreen's deck she did with James von Prague, and I love this deck. It is the best deck for getting messages from people who are in heaven on the other side. And so let's see, Karen, what we have from your mom. And in the meantime, I'm going to refresh my page. Okay, there. 2 and okay. So, first of all, your mom says, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay? Don't be afraid. Oh, I love this one. I am standing right next to you. That always gives me angel bumps. Don't be afraid. She is standing right next to you. it is beautiful where she is. And we are so connected. All right? All right. So let's see. Let's go over to Facebook. Refresh the page so that I could get whatever new questions there are. Okay, so let's see. So, hi Lisa. Lisa's the name today. Yes. Lisa says, I would love to know the names of my guardian angels and when will my financial situation improve. Ooh. So, all right. So, guardian angels for Lisa. You have the first name that comes immediately is Alexander. Oh, sorry, been corrected. So yeah, this is why it's important to pay attention, because it's like sometimes it just comes right in through and you go, oh, blah, but they'll say, So Alexandra, okay, Alexandra. That's a really unusual name. So I got Porter, P-O-R-T-E-R, Porter. So Alexandra, primary guardian angel, now that you have her name, you should be able to get messages from Alexandra pretty easy because she's pretty neat. And I don't mean that she's like, I just mean she's very, it's a very high energy, and so it's like blah in your face. So Alexandra, you should be able to get that. So ask for assistance from her. Porter is to help you with your financial situation. You asked when that was going to get better. I'm going to ask the fairies for you, fairy tarot cards. And this is cool because all of you can see how easy it is to get answers about timing, how easy it is. Okay. So, six of winter. Okay, 6 of winter. So, so the way we do this is we just care about the 6, really. That's what we care about. So I think that your financial situation is going to improve. It doesn't feel like 6 months to me. It feels like in 6 weeks things are going to really start to take a turn for the better. And it's like there are 5 6s in Tarot, and so why this 6 in particular? Well, this 6 of winter is a card that shows up when someone's been having a particularly difficult time. It's because the cards before 6 of winter, they're not necessarily so much fun. 3 of winter and 4 of winter, 5 of winter, not so great. So 6 of winter is where it all starts to turn around. And if you see this, you can see our symbolism, because what we've got here is we've got this guy and he has a light. He's on the boat. And what's in the distance that you can't quite see through Facebook is there's a city. He's coming into a harbor, and it's a warm and lovely city. And so he's leaving behind the ice of the water for the warmth that's coming. So it's really nice symbolism for that. So there you go. All right. Let's see. Hi, everybody. So, hi, Allie. How are you doing? Allie is asking for guardian angel names. So, all right. So the first name that comes for Allie is Selena. I got Selena. And then I get Toby. So Selena and Toby. Selena and Toby. And Charles. So Selena, Toby, and Charles. Oh my. So Selena is a really soft energy. Okay, she is primary, but primary guardian angels tend to have this whole thing where they're the guardian angel that provides a whole lot of comfort. And so she's very soft and very, very dainty, and very sweet. Don't worry if your guardian angels are dainty. That doesn't mean that they aren't super powerful and able to protect you, because they still are. But that's kind of how she shows up, is in that sweet, gentle way. Toby is more, he kind of has a thing like my Josh has, like that big brother kind of energy. So that sort of energy of big brother, of taking care of you and looking out for you. And Charles is this big guardian angel. So whenever I see big guardian angels like that, I wonder if there's a sense of a concern about feeling safe or feeling protected. And so you've got a bruiser guardian angel taking care of you. So there you go. All right, so let's see. Gia, hi Gia, how you doing? Any messages for me? Sure. So let's. I'm feeling like I need to go back to the fairies. So, okay, so we'll do that. So, fairy tarot cards, just so you know what I'm using, and shuffling like a Las Vegas person. Okay, so the first card is Ace of Summer. That's good. So Ace of Summer is like the first blush of love, okay? So it's kind of like the little flutter in the heart. A little flutter in the heart. And so this can indicate either that someone new is coming into your life, or it can indicate that a relationship that you currently have might have a new fluttering. And that's good. We like that, right? And then so the next card is Nine of Autumn. Okay, Nine of Autumn. So Nine of Autumn is a really nice card. This is contentment and happiness and feeling like life is really good. And so we like that. And then finally, we have life experience. Okay, so let's talk about life experience. So life experience is, this could fit with all of this, okay? So life experience is when something big is about to happen in your life, or something big needs to happen in your life. And so you probably know what that is, and maybe you've been sort of like, not sure if I want to take this big leap, or if I want to go after what I know I need to change in my life. But the thing about this card is that it shows up to say we need to make that change, or we need to take that leap. And if you don't, then the angels who love you so very much are going to help you do it. Sort of like a little kick. All right, so I personally kind of like to be in charge of my leaps, even though I love my angels and I trust them completely. I try to listen to what they have to say and try to do something about what they're saying so that they don't feel the need to kick me. So anyway, all right, so there you go. That's for that. Okay, so let's see what's next. Okay, more people. Let's see. Okay, so hi Margaret, how you doing? Margaret says, hi Radley, do you have any messages from my guardian angel? I'm trying to connect with mine, but find it very hard. Blessings to you. So first of all, Margaret, one of the things I always like people to know is that Doreen teaches that everybody has at least 2 guardian angels, and I have found that to be also true. So, so we're going to work on names for both your guardian angels and see what messages they might have for you. So the first guardian angel, and again, I love it when they just come right in. So that's Deanna. What that tells me is if they come right in for me, that means that they can do that for you as well. It's just a matter of practice, 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 and spending time with them and asking them for advice. So Deanna came in right away. Oh, really? Okay, well, that's unusual. So I got Deanna and Diana. So you've got Deanna and Diana. Oh, they say they work like twins. That's interesting. I don't know if I've heard that before. So they function like twins. They're stereo. They just said they're stereo. That's cool. So your guardian angels are stereo. They work very closely together on everything that has to go on in your life. It's not really like the very common thing of I'm trying to help you with this or I'm trying to help you with that. They say they walk lockstep together in whatever it is that you are needing to work on. So Margaret, I've got this sense of well, what I heard was loneliness. So I'm wondering about that for you, and it's not a loneliness like there's just absolutely nobody around you or anything, but perhaps it's the sense of that not the right people are around you. That you need something more fulfilling, and they would like to be there to help bring that in for you. Okay, so they're saying that one of the things that they want you to know is they want you to know about my big golden guy. My big golden guy's name is Archangel Uriel, okay? And my big golden guy, he's my primary guardian angel and archangel, and I love him very much, and he picked me, and I have always been grateful. And Uriel his name means the light of God. And so he is like a beacon of light. And so Deanna and Diana are saying that they would like you to work with Uriel to be like a beacon of light, to send out this beacon of light up through your crown chakra into the sky where the perfect people can find you for the next stage of your life. So, okay, let's see. So Val is saying, can you give me a message from my guardian angels? Sure. And what we'll do to do that is we'll use guardian angel tarot cards. And we'll see what they have to say for Val. Okay, let's see. Okay, Val, so Guardian Angel Tarot card. So, Ace of Emotion. Now, this is the same card that I was talking about earlier, just from a different deck that I said is the first flutter of love. So, Ace of Emotion. Ace of Emotion can also be like a wonderful new emotional experience that's coming into your life. It doesn't have to be falling in love, but it can be a wonderful new emotional experience that's coming, or just something that that you love, something that, like, I don't know, something you love, like painting, all right, or singing, or whatever, something you love. Healer of Thought, I love this card. If you are big into angel tarot cards, this is the equivalent of the Queen of Air, and who I love, because she's the one that says, she's like the feng shui archangel, or the feng shui queen. What she does is she says it's time to clean up, it's time to get the if you're into feng shui, she definitely says that, but you have to get rid of anything that's no longer being of service to you, and that can sometimes mean people. So, and then 10 of Action. So yeah, again, so this is a card again of doing too much. So it really makes me kind of wonder, it's like, because cards can be past, present, future. So Val, it's making me wonder, it's like, did you take on something that you really, really loved, and now it's just exhausting you and wearing you out because it's too much, and you need to do something to declutter or to push out the stuff that isn't working for you anymore. So take a look at that. Okay, so let's see. Reading for my relationship, please. Hi, Angela. How you doing? So a reading for your relationship. I'm going to... I have these. So this is Doreen's deck, Romance Angels. So since I have them, we'll use them. All right. All right. Excuse me. Coconut water. All right. Let's see. All right, so let's see. For your relationship. All right, so the first card I get is separation. So this makes me feel like either the relationship currently you are separated, or you may emotionally feel separated from one another, that things are not feeling all that great for you. The next card is love yourself first. So that can really make sense to me. So perhaps this card is also sort of talking about the need to separate yourself from someone else so that you're not giving everything to that other person, because you're forgetting to love yourself first. Love yourself first. And then the next card is trust. Okay, so trust. And this card says, this situation is calling for you to have faith. For you to have faith. So, and you know, I think that the message really is just one of making sure you're taking care of yourself and then trusting, and then it'll be all right. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Facebook. La 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 la, Facebook. More comments. Oh, we should refresh. Okay, let's see. Sorry, it takes just a second. Okay. Let's see. Alexandria. Hi, Alexandria. Hi, Alexandria. And it says, we just got news that would be a major change. It would involve moving and finding a new job. Is this move a good thing right now? Wow, that is a big deal. Okay, so put away the romance cards. They don't have anything to do with this. So we're going to switch to Archangel Power Tarot cards, because that is a deck of empowerment, and so I want you to feel empowered about whatever it is that you're about to go through. So a big change that involves moving, is this a good thing? Okay. Okay, so here's the scoop. So the first card is Five of Gabriel. I really like this card because this was a card that was a little creepy in, in original tarot, and we kept the message but made it not so creepy. So what have we got? Well, we've got this beautiful woman, and she's playing a game of chess. And so think of it as like, well, not chess, actually, the floor is chess, but she's putting together a puzzle. So think of the puzzle as her life. And so what do you see there? Well, she's missing a few pieces, right? She's missing a few pieces. She doesn't see the entire picture. Archangel Gabriel, who I adore, is dropping pieces of the puzzle from the sky, but she doesn't quite see that is happening. But this just shows that and look at the puzzle. The puzzle is gold. The puzzle is gold. So life is gold even when we don't see all the pieces. We don't see exactly how it is going to function for us. The next card is Four of Raphael. Now this is interesting because both of these cards have something in common. And what the thing that they have in common is the not quite seeing everything. We have a little girl here by the seashore. She's playing with 3 seashells. She doesn't realize that Archangel Raphael has an additional seashell that he is trying to provide to her. So once again, these 2 cards have a lot of similarities from that standpoint of not being able to see the big picture just yet. I mean, now your question is it a good thing? Well, 10 of Ariel. This is very happy. This is a very happy card. It's a happy card for the family. It's a happy card for the relationship. It's a happy card of finding contentment. So even though you can't quite see how all the pieces go together, it looks like a really good move for you. So, you know, what I'm feeling led to say to you is Archangel Shamuel. He who sees God, that's his name. And absolutely nothing is hidden from Shamuel. He can see it all. And so since we keep talking about not being able to see all the pieces, you could work with Archangel Shamuel. It's Chamuel, and he comes in pale green. Pale green. Oh, Alexandria Hamilton. Well, you're welcome. So, pale green. I think I like peridot, which is like my favorite rock. But no one, why is that? Why does everybody just presume that guys don't want peridot? I love peridot. And it's King Arthur energy. It's like no jewelry for guys with peridot. Don't understand that. Okay, but anyway, yeah, looks good. So just ask Archangel Shamuel to help you to see what is going on. All right, so let's see. Nola. Hi, Nola. Is my aunt my guardian angel? Okay, so that's a question that I hear a lot, and the answer is yes and no. I feel your aunt with you, so yes, she is looking out for you and she's taking care of you and really watching over you. But passed over loved ones are not guardian angels. Guardian angels are a different thing. It's like apples and oranges. You may have a big old bowl of both, maybe a banana too. But they're not the same. They're not the same. Your guardian angels are with you from birth, and they are of God, and they are not the same as a passed over loved one. That being said, my mom passed over in 2014. She's with me all the time. She's always sending my sister and I little messages, and we share them with each other and stuff, and I have an aunt who's also always watching out for me, as well as a grandmother. I've got all these great women watching out for me. So, but that does not make them a guardian angel. So yes, she's with you. No, she's not your guardian angel, but she is absolutely watching over you. All right, so let's see. Anne Marie wants to know, is my angel still called Sharon? Well, are you wondering if she changed her name? What I would say is that if you got Sharon, you should go with that, because guardian angel. Oh, hi Kim. One of my best friends just joined. So and my partner's best friend, Kim. She just joined us. So hi, Kim. See you soon. Anyway, so I think guardian angels have names. I do, but I also think that they don't really care what you call them, so long as you call them. So we're gonna keep Sharon unless you think for some reason her name would have changed. I'm also getting the name Sydney. So Sharon and Sydney for you. So 2 guardian angels there. So there you go. Then let's see. Lindsay says, how do I know they are here? Oh, well, honey, they are there. It's like my absolute favorite Christmas movie, and I'm not trying to bring Christmas in too quick. I'm not doing that. No, I would never do that. I wouldn't. I'm just teasing. I love Halloween. Halloween is like high holy day. so I'm just teasing when I do that. But anyway, one of my favorite Christmas movies is The Santa Claus. It's the first one. I love that. And there's this little part where this little elf, her name is Judy, and Judy says, "Seeing isn't believing. Believing is seeing." And so it's about having faith. It's about asking for your angel's assistance and asking for them to make themselves known to you. They'll send you signs. You'll just be like driving along, and suddenly, I'm trying to find something, you'll just see a picture of an angel. And you should take that as meaning something. The number 4 means angels. So 444, if you see angels all the time, 444, then you should know that what that basically means is that your angels are with you. Now, that in and of itself might be a big deal for you to know, just to know that, hey, my angels are with me. Because I'm kind of to this point where I know my angels are with me all the time, I just see it as a high five, right? It's just a high five. And that will show up for me sometimes when I'm worrying. And so if I'm worrying about something or concerned about something, then I might see 444s, and to me that's just my angel saying, stop it, Rad, we got it. We got this covered. We got it covered. So I am noticing, oh my God, the hour is up. I don't know how these hours fly by so fast. So once again, for those of you who might have not been on the air when I was saying this, I've got some free stuff for you. If you scroll down beneath this video, you'll find a free book. Hay House is giving away the big book of Angel Tarot cards that I wrote with Doreen Virtue, and it's free as an ebook, and you can click on the link and download it, and that's free. Also, I'm going to be taking over Hay House's Facebook page tomorrow for Halloween, and I'm going to be doing this again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, and it's Halloween, so wonder who Rad will be. You'll have to tune in just to see. So that's tomorrow. And then also, Doreen and I are doing a video series that Hay House is re-releasing of just tips on how to do readings for yourself and for others. The first one is out, so if you scroll down a little bit more, you'll see where you can click on that and watch that video. It's Doreen and I dressed all in brown. It's not our favorite picture of ourselves. But anyway, it's there. So free stuff, free stuff, free stuff, free stuff. So next week I am indisposed. And I can't tell you why yet, but I'll tell you the week after. So next Sunday we won't have AskRad. We'll have AskRad the next Sunday with a big reveal. How's that? So this has been AskRad, episode 12. Love you guys. It always means the world to me that you stop by and that we get to talk. And I really do truly, truly, truly love doing this. And I have no intentions of stopping anytime soon, but I have to be somewhere next Sunday. Wonder where. Oh. If you were an AI in Maui, you know where I'm going to be, but don't tell. And I'll tell everybody else next week. In the meantime, always remember, life is magic.